guys, it's Caitlin. And today I'm going to be doing my natural glowy makeup for summer. This is the makeup that I wear during summer just because it's really easy, really fast, and it's really light coverage and all that kind of stuff. I normally don't wear a full cake face of makeup, but this is the stuff that I just use on the go. So if you want to see my glowy natural summer makeup, please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on your hashtag post notifications, and follow my social media, especially my Instagram. All that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. The first thing I would do is prime my face, and normally I would use the Becca First Light priming filter. This stuff is amazing. It's so dewy and hydrating and I really love it. But today I got the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Stick. This is what it looks like and I wanted to try it out. So I did buy this from Poshmark. On Poshmark it did say it was never used and it was in its original packaging, and so I thought nothing of it. When I got it, it was foggy and like all the product was around the container, which is really weird and not normal. Also, there was a nail scratch in it, which is disgusting. So me being me, I took a tissue and wiped off the complete top layer, like so much. I think I took off like half of the product by wiping it all off because I was not cool with that. I wanted to try this forever. When I took it out of the packaging, this cooling stick part, like the actual primer, flew out of the packaging. So I would never buy from this seller again. I'm not saying that to be rude, but it came used, open, and broken, so that's not okay. It took me a solid 10 minutes to figure out how to get the product back into the container, so that's really weird. Also, I can literally just rip this right off the bottom because the packaging is broken. So I will never buy from the seller again, but I really wanted to try this product for a really long time, so I got it. It doesn't feel very cooling right now, like at all. My hard candy one feels a lot more cooling. It just kind of feels wet and sticky on my skin, so that's really weird. Definitely does not feel cooling, but then again, that could just be because it was opened and all the product is like on the outside. I don't know. I'm really not impressed by the seller and this product so far. If you guys want a really good primer, this Becca one is amazing. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of this on top. I do this just to make my skin look super glowy. If you guys saw my skincare routine, all I care about is hydration to the skin because it's like my #1 thing. So the next thing I would do is go in with concealer, and I do not wear foundation during summer just because it's a lot and I do not want that much makeup on my face. So normally I love using this Wet n Wild concealer, and mine is in the shade Light Ivory, which is the lightest shade. So that's usually how much I'll put on. I know, a teensy bit, and I'll just blend it out with my Real Techniques sponge, and I just put it on my eyelids and underneath my eyelids to cancel out any darkness and just even out my skin tone. And then I'll take whatever's left on the sponge and just kind of bring it on my cheeks to cancel some redness. So that's what that's looking like. I'm just taking whatever is left on my sponge and just kind of putting it all around my face. That's it for the base makeup. My last thing is to set the tiny bit of concealer under my eyes, and recently I've been using my Shade and Light palette, and I've been using this shade right here. Just take my mini beauty blender and just kind of bring a tiny bit of powder underneath my eyeballs and on my eyelids just to set the concealer so it doesn't get greasy. Next for me would be bronzer, and I've actually really been liking my Shade and Light palette to do this too. I took a break from using this for a while just because I found a bunch of other bronzers, but I've gone back to it recently. I've been taking this lightest shade right here on this brush. There is a company called banggood.com, and they reached out to me and wanted to send me 2 products to choose from, so I did. They sent me this 15-piece brush set from banggood.com, and if you want to shop this, you can buy it down below. I'm not sponsored, they just sent this to me for free, and I wanted to try these because I love makeup brushes, and these looked pretty nice. I will say they aren't super soft, and they do smell really weird, and they aren't the greatest quality. When I was taking this one out of the packaging, this part literally just ripped right off, so I don't know if I would recommend these. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm gonna do it for bronzer. I think I'm gonna take this one because it's really dense and I feel like I could get a good contour out of that, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my Shade and Light palette. Wow, yeah, it picks up pigment really easily. Normally during summer I go for very bronzy and big, like just bronzy cheeks, not necessarily contouring. So I'm just gonna contour a little bit with this brush. As you can see, it picks up a lot of product but it's not blending too well. So I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush, take the same shade, and just kind of fluff it everywhere. This brush is too fluffy and the bristles are so long that it just kind of goes like that when I'm bronzing my face. So we're gonna scratch that. I'm gonna take this brush. It's angled and it's fluffy and we're gonna try and use that. The only two fluffy brushes, the bristles are so long and every time I try to contour with them or like bronze with them, they just like bend over like that and that's not giving me a good bronze. So see, like that just happens. It just kind of goes like that and I'm not necessarily liking that. I'm gonna take my normal brush and just kind of blend my bronzer slash contour out because it's never really this intense. I am not really liking these face brushes just because they're patchy and they're not blending out my makeup too well. As we can see, that looks very patchy and my forehead looks very dark and patchy when I normally go for a bronze look. So these brushes are not my favorite, but this one is pretty good for contouring. So I don't know if I would recommend those brushes out of the brush set, but there is a bunch more. There's a highlighter brush, foundation brush, a bunch of eyeshadow brushes, so we're gonna continue to use those. Then my normal step would be highlighter, and recently I've been liking to apply it with this type of brush or just like a fluffy highlighter brush. I have both of these brushes. I have this tiny little fan brush, and then I have this tiny little, I feel like it could be a highlight brush because it looks really nice. So I think I'm gonna use this one for highlighting today just because it's really intriguing. So my favorite highlighter right now has been the Milani Afterglow Strobe Light Highlighter. This is amazing and it's so good. It's been in like my last 2 favorites videos and I haven't stopped using this. So I'm just gonna pick it up in this brush. Like, look how blinding that is. And I think it's like $9 from Walmart or something. It's so blinding for the price. Okay, this brush is really nice for highlight. Like, I'm really liking the fact that it's fluffy but thin enough so that the highlight isn't down by my jawline, you know? So I'm really liking the way it's applying that. It's blending nicely and it's not too thick of a brush. I'm really liking this brush and this highlight combination. I feel like this is definitely a brush I will continue to use for highlighter, so that's good. Kevyn Aucoin Beauty kindly gifted me their eyelash curler through Octoly, so thank you so much to Kevyn Aucoin for sending this to me for free. I'm very excited to try this just because it's so luxurious, and on the packaging it's called the eyelash curler. I've gotten 2 other things sent to me from Kevyn Aucoin Beauty through Octoly, and I've loved both of them, so I'm very excited about this. Wow, okay, look at the difference between my eyelashes. Like, these are standing up to Jesus and these are just poking right out. So that's really good so far. I've recently gone back to my old favorite, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This has just been a go-to of mine for a while and then I stopped using it and I've gone back to it recently. I really like it for my base mascara and then I've been going in with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara to build volume and I've been loving that duo. But so far I'm liking it. It's not pinching my skin and it looks really good. So yes, Kevyn Aucoin. Taking a little bit of my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and putting this on the bottom. The wand is so thin on this. It's really good for getting the bottom lashes. While my mascara is drying before I curl them when my mascara is on, I want to talk about this. There's a brand called Langria, I think that's how you pronounce their name, and they decided that they want to send me this huge makeup mirror to show in one of my videos if I liked it. And recently I've been really liking this for close-up makeup. I use it when I film and I just like it because it gives me a big space. It's really coolly shaped, just like this, and they kindly sent this to me for free, so thank you so much to Langria for sending this to me. It is basically an LED fold-up mirror, so you can fold it like this to make it small and travel-friendly, or you can open it and use it on your vanity. There's lights all around it that make it LED, and they turn on with batteries, or you can plug it in, and that's super cool. It is also touchscreen, and all you have to do is click that little button right there to turn it on. I have this one that looks just like it from Amazon that I got a while ago, but this one is really small compared to this one. This is like the Mac Daddy, and I've been really liking this one over this one, so I highly recommend you check that mirror out by clicking the link in the description. I'm really excited to continue using this, and thank you so much to Langria for sending it to me. My next step would be to add a lip gloss. You guys know I'm just a lip gloss fanatic, so I'm going to be showing you the 3 ones I've been recently loving. My NYX Butter Gloss in this shade Creme Brulee has been really good to me, and I've been using it a lot Also, my Grande Lips Hydrating Plumping Lip Serum has been really good to me also. I love it. And of course, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. These have been my 3 go-to lip glosses for a while now, and I really like all of them. Today, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty just because I really, really like it, and it's super, super pretty and glossy and glowy. So with all that being done, I'm just going to spritz my face. My Mario Badescu is always a good facial spray. But while our mascara continues to dry, I'm going to use one of these other brushes from Banggood. I think I'm going to use this one. This is just like a flat top brush that looks like that. Kind of looks like a concealer brush, but I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone and my inner corner using my same Milani highlighter. I forgot to tell you that I had my brows done already, but I do them the same during summer and the school year, so there's nothing to worry about there. Just do your brows however you like them, because it's your face, obviously. I always forget to highlight my brow bone, and I feel like this summer it's definitely like been a go-to for me. This brush is surprisingly really good for getting right under your brow bone. So I actually do really recommend these Banggood brushes. Just know and expect that you're not going to get much out of these 3. They're not that expensive. Again, the link down below to buy them is there. You're paying for quality, so there might come with 1 broken like mine, and you might get 3 that aren't great, but you're going to get a bunch that are good. So I guess it's just up to you, but I'm still thankful for Banggood for sending them to me. So now that my mascara has finally almost dried, I'm going to curl them again with this Kevyn Aucoin lash curler. I heard that doing this, curling your lashes once they already have mascara on them, is bad for your eyelashes and could rip them out. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm really scared that my eyelashes are gonna get stuck to this. Like, I'm really scared, so let's hope not. Okay, so it definitely made them appear longer. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I definitely could. But it did make them stick together. That could just be because my mascara is still a little bit tacky, but they do look longer, but they're just kind of like sticking together. I don't know. I feel like this makeup is super, super glowy and really perfect for summer, and you're barely wearing any. It's mostly the highlight. I'm gonna take down my hair just so we can get a final product. It's so poofy right now because it's been in a high ponytail all day. I know my hair literally looks the worst because it's been up all day, but this is the final makeup. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. This is what I've been rocking so far all summer long. I know a lot of people aren't even out of school yet, but I've been for almost 2 weeks now, so this is just really amazing glowy makeup. Please don't mind my freaking lion hair, but other than that, I look pretty cute. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe down below. Follow my social media. Don't forget to turn on your hashtag post notifications to become a Kaitster, and I love you so much. With all that being said, I love you so much. Stay poppin', and bye.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. This could be us.